Man, they be wrecking. I just watched that Ennis versus Lima fight. It was quick work. It was easy work. Boots, who was the 147-pound IBF world champion, he had a WBA belt as well as Ring Magazine championship at 147. He moved up to 154 to fight a bigger fighter, supposedly, who has been fighting at 154 and even fought at 160. Lima was 14-1 with 10 knockouts. Boots came into the fight at 34-0 with 30 knockouts. Lima was supposed to be the stronger fighter. It didn't look that way. Boots was the faster fighter. He was the quicker fighter. He, of course, had the higher ring IQ. And soon as Boots got a clean punch in, it was over. 2 knockdowns in the first round. The fight was over in the first round. It wasn't even any competition. Lima didn't know what hit him. He didn't put up any argument when the ref stopped the fight. He had been knocked down twice. The first time he's been stopped in his career. And he realized what he said was wrong. Lima said before the fight that Boots is not as good as he thinks he is. Lima felt that he was more skilled than Boots. I wonder what Lima has to say now. Boots called out every top fighter at 154 pretty much. He wants Virgil Ortiz next. He's expecting Virgil Ortiz next. That would be a good fight. But he also called out Fundora. He called out Xander Zayas. He called out Bakram Murtazaliev. He wants the big fights. That's what he's saying. Man, I mean, this is a strong division. This is the deepest division in boxing, in my opinion. And I believe that Boots is a top 10 pound for pound fighter. I've had him in my top 10 pound for pound list pretty much for the last 3 years. He slipped off of it after those 2 fights with Karen Chukazan, but he's redeemed himself, so he's definitely back on my pound for pound list. I have him at number 10, and that's because he hasn't fought any super big name fighters. He does have some notable fights. I mean, Sergey Lipinets, I think at the time that Boots Ennis fought him, he was a pretty good fighter. He had only had 1 loss. He had never been stopped before Boots stopped him. I mean, he fought Castillo Clayton, who was 19-0. He was undefeated when Boots fought him. Of course, he fought David Abanesian, who was a decent fighter. And of course, Imantas Stanionis, who was WBA champion and undefeated. And Boots stopped him as well. So he has some notable victories. And that's why he's on my top 10 pound for pound list, being undefeated with 35 fights now, as well as the high knockout rate. So I believe it's justified. So that fight with Virgil Ortiz, that's a good fight because Virgil Ortiz is a strong fighter. He has the heart of a champion. He's a winner and he has that dog. So I'm looking forward to that fight. And Boots seems like he wants all the smoke at 154. He says that this is his division. Hey, we'll see. That's what it is, folks. I'll talk to you next time.